In this video, we will look into the anchor link and email link. To start with our example, using anchor link and email link, open your Dreamweaver and define a new local site folder. So to start, let's create our new folder and we will call this links. And then let's define this folder to our Dreamweaver by clicking new site and then give it a site name links and then locate the folder that we have created. This is the folder that we have created a while ago. Select that and then save. So let's close these documents that we have used in our previous examples. So there you go, we have now our root folder definition in our files panel. So let's create our first file, right click and new file. And then let's write here index. Let's open our index file. What we will do is to use some tags that we have discussed already in our previous videos, and then we will apply an anchor link, or also known as bookmark link. So let's get started. I have here a sample text from the notepad. What I will do is just to copy and paste this and put it inside of my body, and then I'll wrap it around with an h3 tag and then continue copy and pasting the remaining content. Okay, so we have already copied everything from our sample content going to our Dreamweaver. So what I will do now is to save the changes, Control S on your keyboard, and then let's see this, how it looks like in our browser. Right click on your document tab and then open browser, then choose your preferred browser. But for me, I will choose Mozilla Firefox. So there you go. So we have here the title of our content and then the body of the content, title again, body, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's rearrange this by adding some anchor links. Let's go back to our Dreamweaver, and then at the very top of our body, we will write here an H2, and then let's say news content. And then after that, we will add here the first topic, and we will wrap it around with paragraph tag, and then another topic. Here is our second topic, and then we will do the same thing. We will wrap this around with paragraph tag, and then for the last topic, we have here most people with COVID-19, and then wrap it around again with paragraph tag. Okay, so there you go. Then let's see how it looks like in our browser. So let me add an empty paragraph tag here so that it will create a space between our last paragraph and our first news topic. So this one and this one will be separated with a new line using the blank paragraph. Okay, so let's save the changes, go back to our browser, and then refresh the page. News content, Pacquiao, ABS, and most people with COVID. Okay, so let's apply some anchor link on this example. So we have already written all the contents for our page. Let's go back to our Dreamweaver, and then let's add more space from this portion. Let's fill this with empty paragraphs so that we'll not be able to see the content of each news topic we have here. Okay, so let's see the changes in our browser. Refresh the page. Okay, so I guess something is wrong with our code. Okay, so let me replace this with a different tag. Instead of using paragraph tag, we will use the break tag. So BR is a break tag that adds a new line to our page. So let's go back to our browser and then refresh the page. There you go. So let's add more spaces here. Copy this and paste this. And then let's see the changes. Okay, there you go. So now let's add the anchor link. Okay, from here on the first part, I will add here an ID attribute, and then I will give it a name, news1. And then let's proceed to the second topic. Under paragraph, I will again add an ID here, and then I will write here news2. And then for the last topic, I will add here ID news3. Okay, so let me fix this. Instead of adding a blank paragraph here, I will add a break tag here. Okay, and another break tag so that we have enough space, enough separation between our previous topic and our next topic. We'll do the same thing here, BR and then another BR. BR is an orphan tag. It does not need a pair. So this tag has no end tag. So it is an orphan tag, just like with your IMG. Okay, so there you go. We have the news one for our first content, news two for our second content, and then news three for our last content. Okay, so to add a link to this news content, we'll create a link here, wrap this around with A, and then write the attribute href, and then start with a pound sign, followed by the name of the ID, news 1. And then we will do the same thing for the second topic, wrap it around with a tag, add the href attribute, and then pound sign news 2. Okay, maybe you can follow the pattern now. And of course, for the last part, right here the a tag, href, and then news 3. There you go. So we have already completed all the things that we have added for each ID, and then put those ID inside of our href of our a tag. So let's save the changes, and then let's see this in action. Refresh your browser. Okay, so if you click Pacquiao wants McGregor, clicking this would bring us to the main topic of Manny Pacquiao. Let's go back at the top. If I am going to click this ABS-CBN Chairman Emeritus Lopez quits as broadcaster reveals, it will take me to that portion. Okay, there you go. And then, if I click this, it will take me to this part. Okay. So let's add more space between these topics, between this news content, so that we'll be able to see clearly the beauty of using anchor link. So let's add more break here, and then there you go. Save the changes, go back to our browser, refresh the page. All right. So ABS-CBN will give us this. Let's go back at the top. Clicking the COVID topic, we have a problem here. Okay. So let's go back to our page, and then, okay, let's add some more space here. BR, there you go. Just for us to see the separation between these topics, okay? So that we'll be able to distinguish which topic are we in. Okay, Pacquiao, there you go. This is about Manny Pacquiao. Let's go back. ABS chairman. All right, this is about ABS chairman. And last, COVID. Okay, there you go. This is now the portion of the COVID. Much better if you have a backlink here that when you click that link, it will go back you to the selection of news topics. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go back to our browser, and then let's add that feature. Okay, here I'm going to add an ID here stating topic. Okay, and then for each topic here, I'm going to add here top, and then enclose this with a tag, and then add the href, pound sign, and then type here the top or topic. So that is the ID that we have added on this news content. Okay, so we'll do the same thing for the rest of the topics that we have. Okay, so we'll copy and paste this. Right click, copy, or just Control C on your keyboard, and then let's go downward. Then let's add it here. There you go. And then for the last part, we'll add it here. Okay, then save the changes, and then let's see this in action. Refresh the page. There you go. We have now this top link next to our title of news content. So let's click the first link. Okay, then let's click this one. Okay, it goes back at the top. And then for the second link, there you go. And then clicking this will take us to the main topic or to the selection of topic. Last one. Okay, there you go. So that's how an anchor link works. Okay. So let's go back to our Dreamweaver, and this time we will add an email link. At the very top of our page, we'll add here email us, and I will enclose this with paragraph tag, and then I will add a link on the text here. Okay, and then I will state here that this link will be an email link using this email ad. So you have to write the mail to, then followed by the email address that you're going to use to send an email. So let's say bems@yahoo.com. There you go. And then let's save the changes. But before that, let's create a simple line break here, and then save the changes, then go back to your browser, refresh the page. There you go. So we have now email us here. Okay, I guess we have to fix this. Let's go back again to our browser, and then let's cut this and put this somewhere here, just next to the news topics. Okay, then save the changes, go back to our browser, refresh the page. There you go, email us here. Clicking this email link will open up your email application. That's it. Now you can start doing your email and then send it to your recipient. Okay, so that's all for this video, and see you in the next lectures.